All IEP data for students is now located in Schoology through Education Modified. To access the information about your students' IEPs, log into Schoology and head to your course dashboard. You'll notice the tiles for all of your courses. Start by selecting one of your courses. You may now notice on the left-hand navigation menu, you have a tab for Education Modified. Go ahead and click on that. Once Education Modified loads, you will see students in your selected course who have an IEP. You can sort these students using the three fields at the top. For example, if I want to know which students have an accommodation that involves preferential seating, I can filter as I begin to get to know the students in my room and ensure that those are the students that get preferential seating. From there, I can click on any student and familiarize myself with their IEP at a glance, which in Education Modified is simply called the Learning Bio. It will give you some basic student information as well as their IEP information. You'll notice things like case manager, next annual review date, types of services that the student might need. After you've familiarized yourself with the IEP at a glance information found in the Learning Bio section, you can come over to the left and click Services. This will give you a quick overview of the services that student receives. You'll also want to take a moment and explore accommodations for that student. You'll notice that I'm still on the same student I selected at the start. This gives me an overview of what accommodations the student will need. Currently, you won't see anything in documents, but later that can be used to house important resources related to the student's progress. Once you've familiarized yourself with the accommodations, services, and overview for each student, you will need to acknowledge that you have seen their IEP. You can do that by going to Team Board at the top. Once you've selected Team Board, you will notice a spot to place an update at the top of the screen. Here's where you might type something like viewed, seen, or received to acknowledge that you have received the student's IEP and have access to their accommodations through the Ed Modified portal. Go ahead and click Save. You've now posted an acknowledgement to the team board. Please note, there's also a little sideways caret up here on the top left. It will toggle this filter open on your team board. So if it doesn't look exactly like this screen, you may want to look for the little arrow to expand or collapse this section. You've now acknowledged that you received this student's IEP, and you'll repeat this process for the other students in your courses who have IEPs. You will then need to go back to that course landing page and click on the next student and follow the same process.